Very good evening friends, and in this video we are going to learn about how to install the Maven repository for Springboot applications. So Springboot is typically a Java framework, and this one is used to design the enterprises editions, or you can say the very vital and dynamic web applications. So here we will be installing the Spring Boot framework first on IntellijIDEA. So I have my IntellijIDEA IDE just ready, and I want to explain you that how we can install that application here. So first let's create a new project, and yes, so click on the new project. You can also create a Maven application on the io.spring.initializer, and then you can import it as the Maven repository, but that we'll discuss later. Right now we are just trying to initialize directly because this is IntellijIDEA Ultimate Edition, and this provides the special features which can help you get this Spring Initializer active on this IDE. So first you see this Spring Initializer is already selected. Project SDK is Java version 14.0.2, and the default is Spring.this1. So now you click next, and then the internet should be on because now this is connecting some application. Here I have to write the group IDE, so I will write this as com.educrafts.app, and the artifact ID or the artifact name I'm going to write as Spring App. Type will remain Maven, language will be Java, packaging will be .jar file, and this Java version 11 by default is coming, so leave as it is. If you can also select 15 or 8, but I'll go for 11. Now the description is the demo project for the Spring Boot. If you feel like you can change, this is just a text, this is just to describe. So the description, like the demo project for the Spring Boot, this serves the purpose. This is very much which we want to do right now in this application. So package name is com.educraft.app.springapp, then click next, and then here you have to add the dependencies. So first I'll go and I'll get this Spring Boot dev tools, and then I want to design a web application first, so I'll go and select this Spring Web, and then I just take this time leaf. This is our template engine, and I feel like selecting one actuator. This is the Spring Boot actuator. You cannot select it also, but Spring, this is a must, and the development tools, these two are important, and we need this because they serve our purpose. So now click next, and then you get this project name Spring App. Now finish. So all the dependencies will be loaded, and then the IntellijIDEA itself will get ready with these features, and with these features we will have our project ready. So some dependencies will be downloaded. Now since indexing and all these things are done, slowly it will take just few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes I think, and then this is scanning files. So Spring Boot applications framework provide you a way by which you can use the Java programming language to create the applications, very wide categories of the cloud features, and then the hibernation, Java Beans, EJB Beans, all these various features are there. This is just totally enterprises based we are downloading the plugins, and here I have got my net active. During this process your internet should be on because all these files are getting downloaded online. Okay, so I think we have done this downloading part. Now you see this feature that you have got this application created the folder structure here, Spring, and then go inside this src. You will find this folder main. Inside the main, this blue color folder is Java, and then inside this Java we have this our application, Spring application. Now here this one, you see, this is our application, and this is at the rate of annotation Springboot application. Now all those dependencies which you have added in this application are there in this file called as pom.xml. So the pom.xml file, and this, you see all this is the parent. What is the parent? This is the org.thespringframework.boot, and the version is 2.3.4. this is release stable function version, and this is the group ID. You see the group ID we have taken name as Spring app. So all these dependencies whatever I have added, these are just present. You can do, if you want to add further few more dependencies, then definitely you can use this one. You can do it manually here also. Now so let me build this project, and then I want to check whether all these dependencies, our project is ready, and then we will run our first hello app, hello world application, or the hello application, whatever you say. This is a function. Many people call it as the hello world, so I'll also like to stick to those conventions. So I'll call it as, I'll design my first hello world application. But first let the build be successful. So this one is happening. parsing.java taste of Spring app, this is getting done. Now running after the tasks. Okay, so green tick is there, means it is okay, it's working nicely. Now this is syncing part, it is done. So this is syntax analysis, inspection, all these things are done. Now it is just kind of ready. So let me run this application. You will run from here also, because this is the only class ready now, and its name is Spring app application. So I'm running this, and just see how you can understand that whether it is installed successfully or not. So for that, just wait. This is finished. Yes, this is just a warning. Now this is the Spring icon you saw, and now you see all these features are running. And this is Apache Tomcat server. Now this is Tomcat server is started on the port 8080. This is our local host, and all these things are done. So now I want to create my hello world. So click on this package, and then select and create a new class. I call it as hello world. So hello world, and this one is created. So now on the top of this I'll add annotation called REST controller. Yes, and then inside this we'll create one function, public string index, and then this one will, here you add the annotation for this, that is called as request mapping, and then inside this write parenthesis / and then here I'll write my return statement that I want this return. So welcome to the educrafts.com, and this is semicolon. So now this is our function ready. It will run, and then this function, when it will be recorded, it will return a string, and that will be displayed on a web browser at the port localhost 8080. So let's run this application. This is running till now. Let me get my web browser also ready. So this is parsing is done. Okay, this is my web browser. Let me minimize. So first Java hotspot, this is a warning that the notify were deprecated it in JDK 13, so we are not using that. So here, now this slash means this file will be inside this 8080. So it's kind of ready. Now let me run this localhost 8080. Localhost 8080. Now you see, welcome to educrafts.com. This you are getting from this string return. This is now, so educraft learn, and then we can write enjoy learning. Run this application, and then I simply refresh, because again this will send this text to localhost port 8080. So this is done, and here I refresh. Yes, there you see your web application Hello World is ready. Thank you very much. In the next video we'll learn more features of the Springboot application, and you'll be very much interested in enjoying this whole episode, I'm pretty sure. Thank you very much. Have a very nice time.